Hi, everybody. My name is Jenny Thiede. Thank you for joining me for a 60-minute level 2 Vinyasa class. Everybody should have with them 2 blocks in addition to their yoga mats. If you don't have blocks, you could utilize books or perhaps a rolled up towel. And we're going to actually get started utilizing our props today. So lie down on your mats, on your spine, bend your knees and plant your feet. Ground your feet into the mat, lift your hips, slide your yoga block underneath the lowest part of your spine, and then let your hips rest on the block. Block should be on its lowest height sideways so it can take up the width of your hips. And then you want to make sure that your prop is in a space where it can fully hold and support your weight without any pain or discomfort. So there should be no major arch in the upper spine. And the hips shouldn't be tipping down towards the mat. So the hips are really held by the prop. Hands can come down by your sides, palms face down, or you could take your hands to your belly to just kind of connect with your breathing as we take some mindful time just to rest here, to arrive on our mats by detaching from our day so that you can really gift yourself this time with no distractions, no worries, no thoughts or plans. So let's close our eyes now and really set aside any happenings from before this moment in time. And we do that just by kind of observing how the body feels, how the breath is rhythmed, noticing if you are carrying any energy in your physical shape, any stress from your day or week thus far that's maybe attached to your muscles, to your bones, to your joints. We're like sponges and we tend to absorb energy even if we don't even notice that we're doing such things. So just becoming the observer, scanning the body head to toe, and we'll just start with the expression. With your eyes closed, can you soften the space between your eyes, the space above, as well as the space below your eyes? The inside lines, the outside lines. Let your cheeks fall heavy towards your jawline and then mindfully unclench your jaw. So remove your top teeth from your bottom teeth. And here lighten the pressure of your tongue as it rests against the roof of your mouth. Bring your awareness to your back body. Each part of the body that touches down on the mat, on the earth, maybe on the blocks. And can you allow each part to feel a little bit more held, a little bit more supported? So you don't have to utilize any muscular energy in these first few moments of our practice. We'll spend this time just softening and releasing before we move. So the head rests heavy on the mat. Maybe you even slightly draw your chin closer towards your chest to lengthen out your cervical spine, the back of your neck. And then rest the head even heavier. Let your shoulders pour open, creating a little bit more room between your collarbones. A little bit more room in your chest, more room for your lungs to breathe. Hips are fully held and supported now, releasing the muscles of the legs. And now as the physical body is rested, let's continue to go a little bit more inward. So notice now your breathing. Is the cadence or the rhythm of your breath fast or slow? Your inhales shallow or deep? Now, can we start to incorporate an element of peace into the breath? So take a fuller, deeper breath in through your nose and fill your lungs. Feel your ribs expand in all 4 directions, forward, back, side to side. And let the breath go all the way to the pit of your belly. Feeling your belly inflate like a balloon, no restrictions here. Really long, complete breath out. And here, just allow every last sip of air to leave your lungs before you breathe in again. And breathe out again. Slowing down. Slow, full inhale. Filling up and expanding. Slow down. Slow, complete exhale. Emptying completely. So you breathe in again. And breathe out again. These next few moments here on your mat, as we continue this practice of going within and slowing down, can you now go even an element deeper and detach from thought? Let's do that by allowing the breath to become all that you hear, all that you feel, and all that you think about on your mat for the next few moments in time. Everything else just fades into the background, not important right now. Now, once again, become the observer, taking that mental scan head to toe. Notice what's changed, the physical body and the thoughts. How perhaps you may feel different now from when you stepped onto your mat to begin with. And here we acknowledge that nothing's changed in our lives in the past few minutes, externally, outside of the mat, outside of the space that you're in. Our circumstances are more than likely the same. But we have allowed ourselves to create an internal sense of peace. No matter what's going on outside of ourselves, we're able to create this feeling. The practice of yoga is more about this feeling than the physical shapes even. It's more about allowing ourselves to practice coming back to this. Not necessarily on our mat, but more importantly, where the real yoga begins, off of our mat. So we practice here, moving through different shapes up and down the mat, shapes that are perhaps challenging or unbalanced, and allowing ourselves to feel this way over and over again. Remembering how to do that so that when we step off our mats and go into the real world and things get stressful once again and we start to sponge that energy back into the body, back into the mind and thoughts, we remember how to feel this way. We come back to it as often as we can. And that's the real practice of yoga. So I invite you to embody this feeling in every shape and every breath for the next 60 minutes. Practice that so you can take it with you as you go. Stay here for as many moments as you'd like to in this shape. If you are ready to move on with your physical practice, just start slow and just start by bringing your awareness to the bottoms of your feet. Press them into the mat to lift your hips, remove your yoga block, and then really slowly lower your seat back down, one vertebrae at a time. The tailbone uncurls last. And then once your hips touch down, inhale, lift your hips once again. We'll take some rolling bridges here, connecting breath to body. As you exhale, lower the hips back to the mat, one vertebrae at a time. Timing everything together now. Inhale, hips rise. Exhale, hips lower. Option now to incorporate your arms, opening up the shoulder girdle a little bit. As you inhale, the hips rise. The arms reach overhead. The tops of the hands touch down behind you. And as you exhale, the hips begin to lower and the arms come back down by your side. That last little bear leaves your lungs at the same time as the palms touch down and the hips touch down. Keep flowing here on your own. moving with your rhythm of your breath, your pacing, your cadence, allowing everything else to continue to step into the background. Just take 1 or 2 more rounds here on your own. We'll all land with the hips down and the palms down by the sides. Want to gather your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins, and here feel your entire back body touch down. So the back of your neck all the way to your tailbone, really finding length in your spine. And now, listen close. Take your shins to be parallel to the ground, so the legs are making a 90-degree angle. The thighs are together and the shins are together here, and the tailbone is down. Focus on pressing your low back into the mat and utilizing your core. Feel free to stay right here if you'd like, you guys. If you'd like to join me, grab a yoga block, either height. So the blocks have a few heights. You could take it so it's closer to you. That would be the medium height, or further away from you on its lowest height. I'm going to go medium today. And then take your elbows up to the block. So you're going to have to lift your shoulders off the earth. Just kind of cup your ears with your hands here. And so you'll start to feel your core engage. Feel free to stay right here or take an inhale. And as you exhale, straighten your right leg, reach your right toes forward. So some bicycles, but keeping the block stagnant. Pull your right knee back to catch the block. Exhale, left leg forward, balancing the block on the right thigh. Inhale, pull the left knee back in. So just back and forth, taking your time now. Make sure that you're breathing and moving with control. And now again, if you have no yoga block, you could just take this shape and hold stagnant. Make sure there's lots of space between chin and chest. And we're just gonna stay here for about 10 more seconds. Try to keep that ease in the breath, that ease in the expression that we've worked so hard to build. 1 more maybe each side. That was perfect timing for me. I don't know about you guys, but I'm about to lose my block. Now release your head, release your block, knees back to chest. Let's take happy baby pose from here. Grab the blade edges of your feet. Draw your knees outside your ribs. The arms are really heavy now, so they help pull the legs down outside the body. And then disengage your abdominals and your tailbone. So your hips are on the mat and the shoulders are still down and open on the mat. Knees to chest, rock and roll forward and back until you can come up into seated Sukhasana. I'll turn to face you. We'll take a moment to set any intention that you have for your time that you've gifted yourself on your mat today, this time that you've carved out of your day just for you. Let's sweep the fingertips to the sky, let the palms meet overhead, and as you exhale, gather your hands to your heart. And take a breath and take a moment to set any intention that you have. What brought you to your mat today? What do you hope to leave here with or without? And anytime the mind starts to leave the space that you're in, perhaps you bring it back to the inhales and exhales, or maybe even this really important intention that you're setting here and now. And let's set and seal our intentions together with breath, practicing as a community. Take a full inhale, fill your heart space, fill your belly, part your lips, loud open mouth, exhale. And float your eyes open. Let's shift into a tabletop. And if you're playing along with one of my playlists, feel free to press play now. They're always in the description in these classes. With your hands underneath your shoulders, spread your fingers really wide. Your knees are right underneath your hips, and it's an inhale for cow. Let your belly fall towards your mat. Draw your shoulders back towards your hips, stretching out the front line of the body. Hips are high. Exhale, cat. Press into your palms down, round your spine, chin to chest. Inhale, back to cow, belly to the mat, heart forward. Exhale, cat. So keep moving here with your breath. You guys, maybe close your eyes and just start to go as inward as possible. Starting that moving meditation. Every time you move, you breathe. Every time you breathe, you move. And the sound of the breath, the feel of your breath will help you stay here, present in what's happening in your body, what's happening in the moment. Starting to step out of our thinking minds that we're in most of the time. And really just let yourself feel. Maybe you notice some aches and pains that are there that you didn't know were there. Maybe you'd like to shift back to a child's pose and rest again. Feel free. A few more rounds. Let's go ahead and neutralize the spine now. Tuck your toes, exhale, downward facing dog. So hips are high, heels are low. Press your heart towards your upper thighs. Feel free to take any habitual movements that feel good to you. You could pedal your legs, bend one knee, bend the other. Maybe your day was so full of movement, some stillness might feel better. Feel free to do that instead. Maybe close your eyes. We come back here to resets over and over again. So allow yourself moments of check-in when we get back to our down dog. Inhale, three-legged dog. Send your right heel to the sky. Keep your right pinky toe down and press energy through the sole of your right foot. Exhale, bend your knee and stack your hips. Point your right kneecap towards your ceiling. And you could circle out your ankle here, one way and then the other, starting to kind of lubricate the joints. Back to three-legged down dog. Inhale. Exhale, step your right foot between your thumbs. Low lunge. Drop onto your left knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. So stretching the front of the left hip flexor. Let your shoulders drop down your back body and really open and lift your heart up towards your pinkies. You can take any other arm variation that's within your practice if you'd like, but try to soften any rigidity. Once again, become the observer. Any rigidity that you notice in the front of the left hip. Let's take one more inhale here. Exhale, low lunge. Hands frame your right foot. Tuck your left toes, lift your left knee. Inhale, step back to three-legged plank. So the right toes stay lifted. Heart is forward. Press down through the palms. Dome out the shoulders. Inhale here. Exhale, core plank. Knee to nose. Round your spine. Chin to chest. Press the mat away. Three-legged down dog. Inhale, send your right heel high. Exhale, low lunge. Step your right foot between your thumbs. Once again, simple twist. Inhale, right fingertips to the sky. And now you could take some arm circles here if you'd like to. Once again, if stillness feels better, do that. Inhale, right fingertips back to the sky. Exhale, low lunge. On the finger pads, pull your heart forward, your shoulders back. Drop your left hip low. Step up to a forward fold at the top of your yoga mat. Left toes meet your right toes. Hands come to your shins now. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Then do that again. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, ragdoll. Bend your knees a little or a lot. Take any strain out of the back line of your legs. Let your head hang really heavy. And let your upper body fully drape over your lower body. The weight's in the toes. And every exhale, there's some length that can grow between each vertebrae. Anything that's been weighing on your shoulders lately, can you just allow it to fall away here with your breath? Hands to shins. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Through to rise. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Grow really tall here. Palms touch. Exhale, hands to your heart. Samasti Tahi. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Swan diver bow. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step your toes back, high plank pose, top of a push-up. And as you exhale, lower chaturanga all the way to your belly. Elbows into the ribs as you come down. See if you can land in one at one time. So the chest, thighs, tops of the feet come down. Slide your hands towards your lowest rib. Draw your elbows towards one another. Inhale, baby cobra, Bhujangasana. Lift your chest without the use of your hands. Lift through the back of the neck. Take a big inhale here. Exhale, lower. Press up to high plank or tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Resets, breathe in. Resets, breathe out. Float your left heel high. Inhale. Bend your knees, stack your hips open. Point your left kneecap to the sky. So you could take your ankle circles here if you'd like to. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Square your hips. Exhale, lunge. Step your left foot between your thumbs. Drop your right knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Sweep your arms up while sliding your shoulders down your back. Using your exhales to create ease where you can. One more inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Hands to the mat. Listen close here. Press into your palms. Inhale, three-legged plank. Once again, left toes stay off the mat. As you exhale, knee to nose. Round your spine, chin to chest. Four plank. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Left heel to the sky. Step it through. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, simple twist. Breathe your left fingertips to the sky. Feel free to take any movements that feel good. You could circle out your arms or just be still. One more breath in. Exhale, low lunge, hands to your yoga mat on the fingertips. Inhale, heart forward, shoulders back. Exhale, step it up, forward fold, right toes meet left toes. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Root to rise. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, palms meet. Exhale, hands to your heart, Samasthiti. Surya Namaskara A. Let's flow, you guys. Inhale, Urdhva. Exhale, Swan Diver Bow, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Plant your palms, step your toes back, lower halfway to the mat. Upward facing dog. Big inhale as you lift your chest, draw your shoulders back towards your hips. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips are high, heels are low. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep going, keep flowing. Inhale, bend your knees and gaze forward. Exhale, step, jump, hop to the top, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, forward fold, root to rise. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, palms meet. Hands to heart as you exhale. Final round through, inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Maybe you close your eyes, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, Chaturanga, plant your palms, step or jump back, high to low plank. Cobra or upward facing dog, the big beautiful breath in. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees and gaze forward towards your thumbs. Exhale, step or jump your feet to your hands, forward fold at the top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Chair pose. Inhale, Utkatasana, big toes touch. There's a sliver of space between your heels. Biceps come up to frame the ears. Sink your hips back, back, back towards your heels. Notice here if there's a large arch in your low back, can you draw your pelvic floor under, lengthening out your tailbone slightly. Draw your low belly in and up and then tip the heart back. And here's one of those great postures where we can really practice cultivating peace and ease, even when a shape doesn't feel very peaceful or easeful. Take a big breath in and then maybe find some lightness in the shoulders and the jaw as you breathe out. One more inhale. Exhale, forward fold, release. Halfway lift, breathe in. Chaturanga, breathe out. Plant your palms, step your toes back, lower halfway to the mat. Upward dog or cobra, big inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, float your right heel high. Exhale, low lunge. Right foot between your thumbs, distance between your feet. Inhale, high crescent rise. So it's a balancing shape here. We're on the ball mount of the left foot, really strong in the right lunge, right knee directly right over the right ankle. Let your shoulders fall. Let's take a breath in. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Right arm reaches back, left arm forward. And reach here like you could touch both ends of the space that you're in. Maybe your gaze even follows your right thumb. At every breath out, find a gentle nudge of the right shoulder back. Inhale, warrior two, windmill your arms open now. Ground your left foot to be flat on an angle. Open your collarbones and your heart space. Find your gaze past right fingertips now. Exhale, side angle pose. Reach forward and take your right elbow to your thigh or your fingertips to your yoga mat. And then lean your shoulders back. So the point of this shape, or not the point, the purpose of this shape is to open up the chest to lengthen the spine. So any amount you can nudge your right ribs open to the sky, your left shoulder back slightly. Freeze your lunge in the right leg. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach your right fingertips up, 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 and then back. Stay for your exhale. Deepen your front lunge, really strong here, you guys. Stay for your inhale. Open and lengthen the right side body. Exhale, chaturanga. Take your hands to the mat. You could take akapada if that's within your practice. That's that same one-footed or three-footed plane, whichever you want to call it. You could also skip each and every chaturanga today. From down dog, inhale, left heel high. Exhale, lunge, left foot steps between the thumbs, distance between your feet. Once again, inhale, high crescent. Take your time. Nice strong lunge in the left leg. Run the ball out of the right foot, really engaging the right leg to the sky. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Left arm forward, right arm back. Take your time as you move with breath. So every exhale, nudge the left shoulder back slightly, the right shoulder forward, and then reach, reach, reach like you could touch both ends of the space that you're in. Warrior two. Inhale, windmill open, ground down through the blade edge of your right foot, and then stretch from fingertip to fingertip. Shoulders drip down the back body. Open the collarbones. Exhale, side angle pose. Reach forward. Take your elbow to your thigh or your fingertips to your yoga mat. Lean back. So stack your shoulders, expose your left ribs to the sky. Feel free to bind or half bind, whatever within your practice here. What would feel good in this pose in this moment? Freeze your really strong lunge now. Inhale, reverse warrior. Pull your left fingertips up and back. Stay for your exhale. Deepen your left lunge. Stay for your inhale. Reach further back. Exhale, chaturanga. Hands meet your mat. Feel free to take that ekapada here. And you guys, that's our Surya Namaskara B, our modified version. We're going to flow that breath to body. So creating a moving meditation, kind of like a dance. So no need to speed up the rhythm of your inhales and exhales. We'll just move a little quicker to allow the movement to match the breath instead of vice versa. So let's take a big breath in together. Take a big breath out. And again, breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, bend your knees and gaze forward to your thumbs. Exhale, step jump, hop to the top, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, big toes touch. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Just one strong breath in. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Plant your palms, step your toes back, high to low plank, upward dog or cobra. Breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath to movement. Inhale, right heel high. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, open arm twist. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, side angle pose, just a tap. Inhale, reverse warrior, pull it up, pull it back. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana, hands meet your mat, flow back or skip it. We'll meet in down dog. Upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left heel high. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, high crescent, float up. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Warrior two, inhale, windmill open. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's add on. Inhale, right heel high. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Warrior two, inhale, windmill open. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, reverse warrior. Here's a change. Exhale, low lunge, listen close, three-legged plank. Inhale, right toes hover. Exhale, core plank, knee to nose, bring it in. Back to three-legged plank. Inhale, stay low. Exhale, high plank, right toes meet your left toes. Inhale, lift your left toes off the mat. Exhale, core plank, knee to nose, really strong. Three-legged dog, inhale, left heel high. Exhale, lunge, step left foot between your thumbs. Easy twist. Inhale, left fingertips to the sky. Exhale, horizon lunge. So now turn all 10 toes to the long edge of your yoga mat. Drop your right hip to hover. Left hand reaches to the short end of your mat. Inhale, rainbow shape your body. Sweep your left arm up and overhead. Exhale, lower back to your hover. And again, inhale, rainbow shape the body. Use your obliques. Exhale, lower. Last time through, here's the change. Inhale, rainbow shape the body. Exhale, Skandasana all the way over to the right side. So bend into the right leg. Flex the left toes up. Maybe hands to your heart. So many modifications here. You could sit on a yoga block. You could be a little bit elevated and on your hands. Whatever you need here to make this accessible. But notice if you're resisting, softening into this pose because it's a tough one. So can you unclench your jaw? Drop your shoulders here. Slow the breath here. Try not to hold it. Last round of breath. Hands come to the mat. Inhale, lift kind of halfway. Exhale, low lunge to the front of the room. Warrior one, inhale, rise. So difference between the high crescent and the warrior one is we're going to plant the blade edge of the right foot. And from there, nudge the right hip forward and the left hip back. Shoulders drop here. Take an inhale. Exhale, airplane your arms. Hover over your left thigh. Interlace your hands. Inhale, press your hands down. Lift your chest up, really open. Exhale, humbled warrior. Bow down the center line of your left leg. Let your arms just spill. Let your head just hang. Keep breathing. Inhale, lift halfway. Hover over your left thigh. Exhale, spin onto your right toe. So you're more in a lunge shape in the legs. Fly, warrior three with your bind. Launch off your right foot. Strong capital letter T with your body. Flex through the sole of your right foot and reach your bound hands back towards your right heel. Are you breathing here? Can you keep peace even if you're wobbling? One-legged Tadasana, right knee to chest. Take your time to release. Exhale, chair pose. Utkatasana, right toes meet your left toes. Inhale, palms touch overhead. Exhale, prayer twist to the right. So a deeper twist, left elbow hooks outside the right thigh. Use your hands like levers here to rotate your heart to chase your thumbs. And every exhale, there's a moment or an opportunity to release a little bit deeper into the shape. Final breath in, final breath out. Forward fold, let that go. Inhale, halfway lift. A little bit of a change here to our dance. Exhale, low lunge, right toes step to the back of your yoga mat. Wild thing, left toes spin around. On the blade edge of the left foot, lift the hips, lift the heart. Gaze down. Here we go with our dance. Left hand down. Inhale, three-legged dog, left heel high. Exhale, low lunge, step between your thumbs. High crescent, inhale, rise with breath. Exhale, open twist to the left. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Stretch up and back. Exhale, low lunge. Hands to the mat. Three-legged plank. Inhale, left toes hover. Stay low in the hips. Exhale, core plank. Knee to nose. Round your spine. Chin to chest. Inhale, three-legged plank. Stay low. Exhale, left toes meet right toes. Right toes lift. Inhale. Exhale, core plank. Knee to nose. Pull it in. Three-legged dog. Right heel to the hot sky. Exhale, low lunge. Step through. Simple twist. Inhale, breathe your right fingertips up. Exhale, horizon lunge. Now watch the right hand as it reaches towards the short and back end of your mat. Rainbow shape the body. Inhale. Exhale, lower. And again, inhale, rainbow shape, hips high. Exhale, lower. Here's that change. Inhale, rainbow shape the body, right arm up and over. Exhale, Skandasana to the left now. Walk your hands all the way over to the left leg. Flex your right toes up. Hips sink low here, softening the inside of the right thigh, your right adductor. Hands to heart, drop your shoulders, keep breathing. In and out. Just try to release any resistance in the right leg. Come onto the fingertips. Inhale, lift the hips slightly to walk to the front of the mat. Exhale, low lunge. Warrior one, rise. Ground the left foot flat on an angle. Biceps come up to frame the ears. Drop the shoulders. So the left hip comes forward slightly, the left ribs as well. As you exhale, airplane your arms. Sweep over your right thigh. Get long through both side bodies. Interlace your hands. Press your hands down towards your left heel. Lift and open the heart. Exhale, humble warrior. Bow down the center line of the right leg. Let the arms spill. Let the head hang. Try to unclench your jaw. Lift halfway, inhale. Really focus on pressing your bound hands towards your left heel. Spin on the left toes and then fly. Warrior three with your bind. Capital letter T shape. Try to square your hips here. Try to shift your gaze down and pull your heart forward. One-legged Tadasana. Inhale, release. Chair pose, exhale, left toes meet your right toes, get low. Inhale, tip the heart back, let the palms meet overhead. Exhale, twist to the left. Now hook your right elbow outside your left thigh. So just about 3 rounds of breath to really rotate, to ring out, leave behind anything you'd rather not carry with you any longer. Exhale, forward fold, let that go. Halfway lift here. Exhale, chaturanga, plant your palms, lower halfway. Upward dog or cobra. Exhale back, downward facing dog. When you arrive in downward facing dog, you guys take a few rounds of breath, a moment to reflect back on your intention, to breathe again, to listen for that breath, to slow down before we keep going. Get grounded while you're here in down dog and slow your breathing down. And let's keep going, you guys, keep flowing. So let's breathe in together here and out. One more round of breath. Here we go. Inhale, send your right heel high. Exhale, right knee taps right elbow, shift forward, get low. Back to three-legged dog, big inhale, right heel high. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, crisscross under the body to your fallen triangle. Send your right leg through. Lift your hips, lift your heart. Really peel open your chest, expose your throat, your heart. Gaze down. Three-legged downward facing dog. Inhale, send your right heel high. Now listen close. Walk your hands back to your left toes at the back of your yoga mat. Come into a standing split. So you're just deeply folded over the left leg. The right heel effortlessly lifts. Soften the back of your neck. And if hop into a handstand is in your practice, feel free to play. Or it is a forward fold. So just allow the shape to bring some calm to the moment. We have one more. Inhale, maybe right heel higher. Exhale, forward fold. Right toes meet your left toes. Halfway lift here. Exhale, fold. Stand on the right foot. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Come to standing with your left knee and then up to your chest. Let's take eagle now, you guys. Garudasana. Left leg crosses over the right. Thighs engaged towards one another. And then the left arm weaves under the right. And you'll draw your elbows up, but draw your shoulders down your back. And while all bound up in this compressive shape, can you practice cultivating peace where there might not be? So jawline, shoulders, your breath, slow down. And on this last round, take your time, rounding into the spine, elbows come towards the knees, a little crunch, and then keep going, fall, burst open, Ardha Chandrasana, standing half moon, right hand down, left arm up, left leg kicks back. And now we open hips and shoulders to the left. Take your time to lift more with the left fingertips so that the right fingertips get lighter. Maybe you take a Chapasana bind here that might feel good after a bound up eagle to open the chest. Gaze down, grounded airplane, so square everything off to your mat. Look forward to the top of your space. Walk your hands there. Inhale, three-legged downward facing dog, left heel high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog, left heel high. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, fall in triangle, send your left leg through. Lift your hips, peel your heart open. Right arm just falls, let your head hang. Gaze down. Three-legged down dog. Inhale, swing your left heel high. Exhale, walk it back. Your standing splits at the back of your mat. So now we're folded over the right leg. Let the head just hang. One more inhale, left heel higher. Exhale, forward fold. Left toes meet your right toes. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Stand on the left foot. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Bring your right knee to your chest. Let's take full eagle Garvandasana. Right leg over left. Right arm under left. Cross the elbows and the wrists, and then pull the elbows up. Drop the shoulders down. Really good for the joints, the lymphatic system, concentration. Breathe. And on this last one, begin to crunch elbows towards knees, round in towards the midline of the body, and then burst open. Inhale, standing half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Keep falling. Left hand down, right arm up. Kick the right leg back. Stack your shoulders. Flex your right foot. Take your time. Maybe you take your Chapasana. We have one more inhale here, you guys. Gaze down, grounded airplane. Just plant the right palm, square the hips, rotate the right pinky toe down. Look forward, see where you're going. Walk your hands there to your three-legged downward facing dog. Take an inhale. Exhale, wild thing. Drop the right foot, and it's only because I forgot that earlier. Lift the hips and the heart. Nice, you guys. Gaze down, three-legged down dog, right heel to the sky. Exhale, downward facing dog. Maybe you roll forward. Take a vinyasa. We'll meet back in down dog. Deepen the breath. We have one final little standing side. We'll come back to our dance, our little sequence from the start of our practice. Reground, regroup, reconnect. So let's take an inhale together. In your downward facing dog, exhale together. One more big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, right heel high. Exhale, lunge, right foot between the thumbs. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, open arm twist. We've been here before. Here's a little bitty change. Inhale, exalted warrior. Right hand down, left arm up. Exhale, revolved crescent lunge. Hook your right elbow or left elbow outside the right thigh. Palms meet. And now we rotate once again. We bring out our final deep opportunity. Big breath in. Big breath out. Warrior two. Inhale, windmill open. Exhale, side angle, just a tap. Reverse triangle, straighten your right leg. Reach your right fingertips up and back. Exhale, Trikonasana, triangle pose, lengthen your spine, bump your hips back. And then open your arms to 6 and 12 and lean your shoulders back, send your hips forward. Keep breathing here. Star pose, take your time now, you guys, to burst open. Toes are out, heels are in. Lift and open your heart. Take up space. And then breathe some peace and ease into that space. Let's take our wide-legged forward fold, Prasarita Padottanasana. Toes turn in, heels out slightly. Arms up to a T with a flat spine. Begin to fold. Let your head just hang. Let the weight come forward. Slow your breathing down here. This is the longest time we're going to be in this pose. So if a headstand's in your practice, feel free to play. Take any other variation. Come onto your fingertips. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, low lunge to the front of the space. Inhale, three-legged plank. Our last time with this madness. Exhale, knee to nose. Round your spine, chin to chest. Inhale, three-legged plank. Or second to last time, sorry. Exhale, high plank, right toes touch down. Inhale, left toes lift. Exhale, core plank, knee to nose. Three-legged dog. Inhale, left heel high. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Inhale, high crescent, rise as effortlessly as you can. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Exalted warrior, inhale, reach right arm up and back. Exhale, revolved crescent, now hook right elbow outside of your left thigh. Hands meet, and then use your exhale to really rotate, rotate, rotate the chest. Warrior two, inhale, windmill open, take your time. Exhale, side angle pose, just that tap. Reverse triangle, now straighten your left leg. Inhale, reach left arm up and back. Exhale, triangle pose. Trikonasana, lengthen your spine. Open your arms to 6 and 12. Hips come forward, shoulders tip back slightly. Keep breathing here. Star pose, rise, big inhale, burst open. Toes are out, heels are in. Lean back. Let's take our Prasarita Padottanasana once again. Wide-legged forward fold, toes are in, heels are out. This time around, if you'd like to join me, I'm going to interlace my hands at the low back, press the hands down, lift the chest, and then hinge at the hips to fold and let the arms just spill. Coming into a Yoga Mudra seal, soften the back of the neck and the jawline, and let the arms just hang. Release your hands. Lift up halfway, inhale. Exhale, low lunge, front of the space. Now is our last time. Inhale, three-legged plank. Exhale, core plank, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged plank. Exhale, high plank, lift your right toes up, breath in. Exhale, knee to nose. Three-legged downward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. And so now maybe here you roll forward. Take one final vinyasa if you'd like to. And then let's start to slow down, you guys. Take a breath in and a breath out. Inhale, float your right heel high. Let's take our pigeon, our half pigeon on the right. So the right knee comes up towards the right wrist. The left leg tucks straight back behind you. Lift and lengthen your chest now. And maybe you slide a yoga block underneath your right hip. Come on down to the forearms or blocks. Soften the back of your neck and start to release any expression you're holding in your face. Sometimes when we start to slow down, we're so not used to it. This is when the mind might start to pick up. See if you can utilize and pull out all those tools that we've built into our tool belts. How to create peace and ease when it's difficult to. Soften and observe. Slow and deepen the breath. Release your expression and any gripping in the jaw or the fingertips. And bring your awareness right back here. Three more rounds of breath. Begin to lift your chest. Shift onto your right hip now and send your left leg out to the left. To send your right leg out to the right. Tuck your left leg in. For Janushirasana, we'll turn to face the straight right leg. Start to rotate the rib cage that direction. Sweep your arms up, breathe in. Exhale, fold up and over your right leg. There's a bit of a twist here. The left rib's down, the right rib's up. Let your head just hang. Lift your chest now. Take a little counter twist to the left, just a breath there. Neutralize your spine. Swing your right leg back behind you. You're all set up for your pigeon on the left. You might want to take a three-legged dog first to lengthen. But then meet us right back here in our Ekapada Raja Kapotasana. Lift your chest in your half pigeon and then start to bow in and slow down here. I'm going to give you guys about 2 minutes in this shape for just some peace and quiet. Let yourself just breathe peacefully here. Take your final 3 rounds of breath. Lift your chest when you're ready to. Shift onto your left hip now and send your right leg out to the right, and then your left leg out to the left. Tuck your right leg in. Turn to face your straight left leg now. Inhale, sweep your arms up for Janu Sirsasana. Exhale, fold over your left leg. And then nudge your right ribs down, pull your left ribs up, let your head just hang. Inhale, lift your chest. Little counter twist to the right now. Exhale. Back through center. Straighten your legs. Let's take a forward fold before we come down onto our spine. So shimmy your seat to sit up nice and tall. Inhale, sweep your arms up and lengthen both sides of your waist, and then fold up and over your legs, hands land anywhere. Take a moment to pull your heart through your toes, and then as you exhale, bow deeply over your legs. Let your head just take just about 3 rounds of breath. Close your eyes. Lift your hips, or lift your chest, sorry. And then go ahead and lower yourself all the way down to your spine. Bend your knees and plant your feet. And then grab one of your yoga blocks if you'd like. A supported bridge, I'm gonna cue for a traditional bridge. So palms are down by your sides, heels are close to your sit bones, knees point to the ceiling. Exhale here. Inhale, lift your hips as high as your knees disappear from view. And you could stay right here, pressing your palms into the earth, or start to shimmy your arms underneath you to take that yoga mudra seal once again. Interweave your hands. Press your straight arms down to lift your hips high. Unclench your jaw and disengage your glutes. One more inhale. Exhale, lower the hips back to the mat. Let's gather knees into the chest. Go ahead and close your eyes now. Arms wrap around the shins, lengthen out your back body. Exhale, spinal twist to the right. Knees fall over to the right, arms tee out, shift your gaze to the left. Dropping into your shoulders here, creating a peaceful expression. Roll back to your spine, knees to chest, and then let your knees fall over to the left, gaze to the right. Roll back to your spine. Take a happy baby pose. Grab the blade edges of your feet. Draw your knees outside your ribs. Maybe a gentle, joyful sway side to side. Maybe some stillness. And then gather your knees in. One final hug here. Exhale, Shavasana, legs long, palms flip up by your sides. Let your shoulders melt underneath you here, so kind of tuck them under so that you can really open the heart and the collarbones. Right toes fall to the right, left toes fall to the left. Take a moment to release any fidgets that might still be lingering in the body from our physical practice, and then really just let yourself melt into the earth underneath you. Close your eyes and slow everything down. These final few moments of our practice, so important to let yourself just be with no to-dos, nowhere to be, nothing to plan or think about right now, taking off all the hats that you typically wear all the time. Just gift yourself this time, nothing to do but rest. And this practice of creating peace that we've really cultivated on our mats today, I hope that you take it with you when you step off your mat. Come back to it whenever you need to. I'll be leaving you here in Shavasana. Stay for a few minutes and just soak up this time. I thank you so much for joining me. Blessings on your journey. Namaste.